Hey! Got it. Take that, Stan. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't see you come in. I was totally engrossed in this new game-based compliance e-learning module we all have to take. As you can see, I just beat Stan the Design Man's top score. Games are being used for so many reasons in learning: to motivate employees, create healthy competition among teams, generate buzz, and even to encourage customer loyalty. Gamification and game-based learning fascinate me. In fact, it's the topic of my free seminar today, bringing gameplay into your designs. Come along, it's about to start.
And now, Donna the design.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Many of you have recently completed our new compliance e-learning program, which was game-like in nature. First, let me say thank you for all of the positive feedback on that program. Second, I want to ask you a question. What made that a great learning experience for you? Raise your hand, share your thoughts on why games are so useful in learning. Yes, engaging, meaningful. Sense of achievement, excellent. What else? Demanded problem solving and critical thinking, good. Yes, the scenarios gave you a chance to practice what you were learning in a realistic way. Excellent list. These are all positive results of well-designed learning games. Are you thinking about including gameplay in your blended learning campaigns? There are two ways to go: game-based learning or gamification. Let's take a closer look. Game-based learning is the integration of actual games into the learning process, usually to teach a specific skill or meet a specific objective. This method gives learners the opportunity to become immersed in the learning process and to use the skill they're learning. Basically, in game-based learning, the game itself is the learning program. Gamification is different from game-based learning in that it does not involve creating an entire game. Instead, gamification applies gaming principles and mechanics to non-game context to engage and motivate learners as they move towards an end goal. Gamification offers lots of incentives that motivate learners to move forward and achieve. Incentives can include points or badges earned for completing tasks, or even more concrete rewards like gift certificates or extra vacation days. Leaderboards can track success and learners rank for public recognition. One key point to remember is that gamification is not about the competition, it's about the learning. The incentives are used to stimulate the learner to achieve, in other words, build a skill or figure out how to negotiate a challenge. At the end of the blended learning event, participants will have a sense of accomplishment in knowing that they've learned something they can use back on the job. The best gamification involves everyone in meeting a shared goal or objective. Game-based learning and gamification are different, but they do have a few things in common. They're both fun, have clear learning objectives, engage and motivate learners, and present realistic work-related scenarios and situations. They both challenge learners with increasingly complex tasks, and they both provide internal rewards, an ultimate sense of achievement and success. I hope you enjoyed hearing about game-based learning and gamification. Consider them just two more tools in your instructional design superhero toolbox.